Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here with a businesswithtrading.com doing an Emini Trading Room recap for the 5th of December, Friday, and today was definitely an interesting day. Our first trades happened right in this period here. We ended up with 2 trades and pulled 11 points out of the market, so definitely a very good day, but I think in the same hand very interesting as well. Our first trade was a long off the open here. Seemed like a really nice trade to me, and it's one of our staple trades that we look for. Not necessarily meaning right off the open, but the way that it was set up was just perfect. So we took a trade right here, and we were able to write it up, taking profit up here. It obviously went up a little bit more, and then it came down. Of course, I never try to top tick or bottom tick the market. It is what it is. I'm okay with that, and actually I'm happy with that because of the way the market's going up. That means people are buying, so we can sell into that. Just to talk about that a little bit. Then price came down, chopped around a little bit, and we did get long down here, and we rode that up and took profits in this region here. Market did chop around a little bit more. I lost a little bit of clarity in it over here. We're just kind of watching things. We were watching up here. Price did break lower, and then from here it actually did start to take off, which was quite interesting. And we were thinking about getting long here, it just didn't look right. So the one down here, I just wasn't really liking it as much because this had broken. We were just watching it, try to get a feel for it. The market did move up, which was actually quite nice to see. We're looking for it to maybe come a little higher, which didn't happen. And it is what it is. So we just closed the day there. 11 points, 2 trades. Definitely pretty phenomenal. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not taking a couple trades, with missing this trade here. I'm okay with that. And that's as a trader, especially if you aspire to join the professional ranks of a trader, that's something you have to eventually become okay with, is missing trades. It's going to happen, and sometimes it happens more frequently than other times. And like yesterday, we missed more trades than we took. It's just one of those things. And I think that's definitely an important thing. For me personally, that wasn't difficult getting over, but statistically, looking at the data, it's something that some traders have a lot of trouble with. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit today, just because yesterday we did miss quite a few trades, and then today we got filled in both of the trades that we tried to get into, and we had a much better day P&L wise than yesterday. And it's one of those things that isn't correlated at all as far as missing trades in your P&L. The only thing that it does correlate is the people that do struggle with overcoming that, when missing a trade is worse than a losing trade. That'll be correlative to your P&L in a negative way, and it's definitely not a good thing, but it's something that we have to get over. And that's one thing I do go over a lot in my psychology intensive course, is to just get in the right mindset. And getting in the right mindset isn't all this hoopla bullshit that you read out there. Listen to this music and meditate, or I saw one guy who's teaching psychology, and he's like, listen to this music and it'll massage your neurons and cause you to think better. It's like, okay, that's some bullshit. The Russians during the Cold War did find that listening to Baroque classical music while studying increased your memory capacity, just because you're listening to soothing music while you're studying. But just listening to the music on its own isn't really going to give its desired give the desired effect that you want. So you have to put in effort. And the way that I teach is a lot different than what I've seen out there, but I think it's the most effective way. The best way to get from point A to point B is a straight line. It's not a jagged line or up and down line or any of this other stuff. And that's why when I teach, I'm like straight to the point. That's one thing that I do. I try to teach in analogies because that's how we learn best. We associate the majority of what we take in our brains and what we learn. We associate them to images, pictures, and colors. And that's why certain things trigger certain items. You see a picture and you think of something, or you see a color and you think of something. That's why that happens so much, because that's how we categorize things in our heads, through imagery and color. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Hopefully it made some sense to you. I think it's a very, very, very important topic, and that's one thing that I do go over with coaching clients a lot. And I know I'm going to be busy in the next few months, just with coaching clients and people that took that special with the trading course a number of weeks ago. So that's going to be a lot of fun for me. So anyway, hopefully it made sense to you. You got something out of what I was talking about. You can always leave comments below the video. You can also email me directly, support@abusinesswithtrading.com. And thanks a lot, everyone, for the great feedback, questions, comments that have been coming in lately. And with that, have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.